Donald Trump, hands down, whenever you put him on the air, he was an open book.
This is Donald Trump, 33 years old, and some people think that he wants to buy the World Trade Center.
And this is why he was great. There was no filter. I go, Donald, Angelina Jolie, she's one of the most beautiful actresses in the world. She's a 6. Now, who says that? Donald Trump, hands down, whenever you put him on the air, now this is before he was running for president, he was an open book. He would say anything.
He's a big character.
He was a big character on my show.
Well, you say one of your best guests ever.
You know, oddly enough, during the campaign and even now, people quote these interviews that I did with him. I was quite surprised when they dragged out every single Donald Trump interview I had done. And in some ways, I felt it was unfair to Trump. For example, they were fond of quoting that Donald Trump had something to the effect that STDs were his personal Vietnam. But really, it was in a very joking scenario. He was not comparing his life to a Vietnam vet. It was ha, 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 and this and that. But when journalists took it and made it serious, I thought it was a little bit unfair.
This is Donald Trump, 33 years old, and some people think that he wants to buy the World Trade Center, the 110-story Manhattan skyscraper that anyone can pick up if they've got the coins. Donald Trump, as I say, is just 33 years old. He now has an apartment for sale in a new Trump Tower going up on 5th Avenue. You can buy this apartment, one floor of it, $11 million.
About 5 years ago, New York was not considered very hot, and cities in general. I had a great faith in New York, and we purchased the old Commodore Hotel, and we've reconverted that now into about $110 million Grand Hyatt Hotel, which is opening up next week in New York City. And we've made some other purchases that have been fine.
$650 a month, that's tough for the working class.
And that's actually now a very low price. In fact, if you have any of them available, I'd like to...
I know where I can sell 1,000 of them.
That's really a very low price now. When you say $600, even in other sections, it's almost becoming a low price.
Donald Trump would come on my show, and this is why he was great. There was no filter. I go, Donald, Angelina Jolie, she's one of the most beautiful actresses in the world. She's a 6. Now, who says that? Most people keep that pretty guarded. Not Donald. He was right into it. Ivanka Trump,
who's one of the great beauties of the world, and I helped create her, Ivanka.
Most beautiful girl in the world. These types of things, certainly politicians don't say.
Do you feel that in some way you helped make him president?
Absolutely. The way I helped Donald was I let him come on and be a personality. Whether you liked him or not, people related to him as a human being. No, I wouldn't do that to Donald. It's a weird relationship I have with Donald. Was at my wedding. I remember having very warm feelings for Donald, and I do. I mean, he was always very nice to me. I've had dinner at Mar-a-Lago many times. If you go to Mar-a-Lago, it's like a piece of heaven. It's a beautiful place. And I would go there to eat dinner with my wife. I remember thinking, why would a guy want to leave this? Plays golf every day. I don't think he wants that life.
But you don't want him to be president, but you can't help like him?
The Donald I know